Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of chakraboosters.com and circlingspace.com. And today I'm coming to you from beautiful St. Paul's Bay in Malta. I'm traveling again and I'm loving it here, and I know that I've been out of circulation for a while. I haven't been doing videos, and that is actually about chakra healing, because last year I went deeply into my 2-2 chakra life cycle. If you want to know more about your chakra life cycle, I'll leave information below, and I also have a playlist where you learn about all the chakra life cycles. The short of it is that I miss you, and at the same time I'm really learning to honor my feminine energy. I grew up basically raising myself, and I've been pushing myself honestly since I was about 3. So the biggest challenge for me in the balance of my healing path, and chakra work is always about balancing and figuring out where I'm not using my energy, where I am stopping or blocking my energy, and bringing that back to life. And for me, I was doing, going, and not really honoring enough of the play. I was traveling, but I was working all the time when I was traveling. And I was really at a certain point pushing myself to do videos for you. And I finally just said, the hardest thing for me to do on a certain soulful level was to stop. Oh, you guys know how I love to underline things. Did you hear it? And that was breaks. That was someone breaking, stopping. It sounded like they were about to have some kind of accident. So I hope you can hear that in the background. Anyway, they didn't have the accident. Woo, they broke. Their brakes went on. And that's exactly, that underlined the fact that I needed to stop. I love how the universe always does that in these videos, you guys. Don't you love that? For those of you who push a lot, I would love for you to ask yourself about what is the value of doing nothing. For me, and when I say nothing, I don't mean nothing, but I mean just not feeling the need to have to do all those to-do list things and all the aspirations in this week or this day. And for those of you that have been maybe a little more hesitant and maybe not stepping up as much and being as courageous as you can be, could be the opposite journey for you. Could be that your balancing in the chakra work is to do more solar plexus and to step in and take more action and really do and go for it. So what is it for you? Basically, what I want to invite you to do is let your chakra practice be a practice of self-acceptance, because first we need self-acceptance to really look at where we're at. So for me, it was looking at the fact that I had developed, and I have compassion for myself for doing that, I had developed a lopsided masculine emphasis of energy, a lot. And so in order to create balance in a larger picture, I've really been relaxing, having fun, enjoying my relationships. And if I had been maybe doing the opposite, then I would want to step up in courage now. So there's always this question of, where can I balance my energies? And while that might feel a little awkward because it's not what I've done before, it's what I want to do now on some deep level. And as many of you know, this is a channel that really respects root chakra, because I grew up without much family bonds and very little root chakra. And I really needed to do some healing in that area, and I have. And so what's happening now, guys, is that last year I hit my 2-2 chakra life cycle, and I just dove into this sacral energy that's completely different than the root. What is the sacral energy like? Whereas the root is organized, the sacral is disorganized. It's like the chaos that accompanies creativity. Whereas the root likes to do things the way they've always been done, the sacral comes up with creative new ways. Whereas the root wants everything planned, The sacral lives with spontaneity. Whereas the root is about work, the sacral is about play. And the root is going to help us feel safe, and the sacral is going to, it does have a certain softness that can feel safe, but it sort of needs root. It needs root around it. Funny I should say that, and a man starts walking behind me in the video. The root is the primary space of the masculine father energy, even if a woman has it. And the sacral is the primary playful feminine muse energy of the creative. Are you more the rock, the steady, the organized, the consistent, the committed, the homebody, dealing with maybe family and roots and ancestry and the right thing to do and responsibility, and that's all root. That's all root. And in contrast to that is the sacral. The sacral is the opposite. Whereas the root is stability, the sacral is flow and a good kind of instability. They're so primarily contrasting. So I'm going to leave you a meditation that I did a few years ago at Esalen, which is a beautiful, beautiful place in Big Sur area of the United States. And if you've never been there, you might want to check it out. I'm just letting you know because I love it, not because I'm connected to it in any way. And this meditation is working with the same thing I'm working with here, which is water and rock. So when you want to get into that root chakra energy, you're feeling into the rock, especially these ancient rocks right here that are really old. They're solid. They were built brick by brick. Can you feel that? It's like root chakra. And then this ocean that is being guided by the rock. We are both those parts for ourselves. Your root helps you to feel safe, strong, stable, consistent, and your feminine helps you not die of boredom in the root. It helps you to feel lively and fun and fresh so that you are flowing and things are changing. The root chakra, by the way, does not like change. It's very related to the body. And sacral does. It likes to shake things up. It likes to try something different. So comment below, will you, on how is your balance between your root and your sacral? For me, the hardest thing in the world to do was to stop working after I built my root. Not just for one cycle, I really was building it for 2 cycles, for about 14 years before I jumped into my sacral. I was developing my root. And so it was work. And I actually, like I said, had been working since I was a child. So ironically, the hardest thing for me to do, you guys, was to stop. Especially because I love communicating with you and doing my channel. So the hardest thing was these last few months. It had an ease to it, but it was hard to actually go into that ease. Are you the kind of person that can go on vacation and really vacation? Or are you working the whole time? That would be root chakra wins, right? Are you the kind of person that can embrace change, or you have to go to the restaurant and order the same thing every single week? That would be root chakra winning, okay? Are you the kind of person who cannot do a routine at all? You have to be spontaneous and constantly having change and differences? That would be sacral taking over your life. Another one of sacral taking over your life would be the inability to just commit, period, to anything or anyone. Another example of sacral taking over your life would be that you can't even pay the bills. You can't do the responsible things in your life because you're just having so much fun and you're so out there. Here's what I'd love for you to do. I would love. Tell me below what you'd like to see more of. I'm going to allow this channel to become more eclectic because I already have over 400 traditional chakra videos. So you have all that you could possibly want of that. Everything is chakra work because the chakras deal with everything. So if you do any kind of work, if you do neurolinguistic programming, if you do hypnotherapy, if you do body workout, if you do yoga, if you do anything, you're working on some or all of your chakras. Does that make sense? And the thing that is big for me right now is this circling. And it's why I created circlingspace.com, and I had no idea it was going to grow me in the ways that it has. So if you want to interact with me, a horn in the background, if you want to interact with me more one-on-one, or at least more 1-on-5 or 1-on-6 or 7, like smaller groups, you'll find me at circlingspace.com, either attending other circles or actually facilitating a circle. We have great facilitators there from several different countries, living in Mexico, Finland, Oslo, Belgium, Nashville, Tennessee, and then me. So we're from all over the world, and I can't recommend it enough, so I'll leave a link below for you to join us there if you'd like. What is it? It's inexplicable. I can't explain it. You're going to have to just try it. That's why we make it easy to try it. Let's see where this can take us now, okay? I'm sending you so much love from Malta, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.